Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Money Coach Les. Who? Money Coach Les. What's up, everybody? It's Money Coach Les. You get money with Money Coach Les. What's up, everybody? It's Money Coach Les. Who? Money Coach Les. What's up, everybody? It's Money Coach Les. You get money with Money Coach Les. You get money with Money Coach Les.
What's up, everybody? It's Money Coach Les. I am back. I told you in that last lesson that it would be quite difficult for me to do these, but the goal is once a week, but I'm a week off. Been told that I have been missing. Some people were like, where is the content, Leslie? Where's the information? Love it when you post. Got some new followers. Thank you. Hey, follow me at Money Coach Les on Instagram. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Believe me, I probably won't blow you up with subscriptions, but I definitely want to make sure I'm getting the information out. So I am sitting outside today. Listen. Oh, the birds. They sound so good. I just love sitting outside in nature. So you'll hear some cars go. But today, very, very quick lesson. Just want to talk about the history of credit today. Okay, we talked about why credit was important in the first lesson. We're going to talk about the history of credit. How did this even come about? Because you guys, you got to know that it is a system that was put together to help some and not help as many. And it's a system is very, very easy. But when you get the information, and that's what we're here for, to get the information so you can learn how to manage your credit score. And we're going to get to that. But how did the credit scoring system even start? Where did this come from? So let's go way back to like 1899, right? It was the retail credit company was founded by a couple of guys just compiling a list of creditors. So if you went in the store and you got something on credit, they just write your name down and they keep up if you paid on time. And they would pass that list around town. So all the stores knew who was credit worthy and who was not. Little ingenious, little manual labor, but hey, they got it done. They knew who not to take the check from. So that is how the credit kind of began, with monitoring and keeping up with you. And then in 1956, two guys, one a mathematician, one engineer, Bill Fair and Earl Isaac, they formed this model. They put a model together in how to put scores to your actions as far as credit, how you paid it, how quickly you paid it, how much debt did you have. They put a little model to that. Moving on a little bit in time, in the 1960s, although there were now a way to manage you, this is when credit cards really came to play, okay? Credit cards were introduced into the economy, but there were no guidelines, and very unfair, scrupulous things were happening to put people at a disadvantage, okay? So unfair lending practices, that's what I'm trying to get at. And then in 1971, because of those unfair practices, the government implemented the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Fair Credit Reporting Act, because some people were paying their credit cards, some were not late, some were late. But the way that the system was messed, it was just all in a frenzy. It was not correct. So government put in the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which says your credit must be 100% accurate. Okay, listen to that. Your credit report must be 100% accurate. And that is because of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So you are covered. Okay, keep that information, tuck that little nugget away, because you're going to need to know that. All right. Also in 1977, going back to those credit cards, Congress implemented the Fair Debt Collections Act. Also, how does a creditor contact you to get money that it may be owed, may not be owed, but how they contact you and what they do. There's a certain practice that they must follow. In 1989, remember those two guys back in the 50s, Bill Fair and Earl Isaac? The FICO Score, so comprised of their names, FICO Corporation, that became the standard score in America and how you get a score for all creditors, because at this time computers were getting used a lot by now. They found a computerization system, and Bill Fair and Earl Isaac sold their scoring model in a software package, and that became your FICO score. So when you say what's your credit score, you're talking about your FICO score. But even in development, you're seeing some scores out there now. So in 2006, the Vantage Score. How many of you have used Credit Karma or Mint? Okay. Maybe even another platform. They give you credit scores, right? You see them and you see them going up. And I hear some people that are serious about that Credit Karma score. Okay. That score is what's called the Vantage Score. It is very similar to your FICO score, but it is not your score that a bank may be looking for if you're trying to get a mortgage, or if you go to a car dealership and you're trying to get a car. What they're looking for is your FICO score. And we're going to talk about how that score is comprised, how you can help make your score increase, how you can decrease your score. These are the things you need to do to be able to manage your credit effectively. So that's the lesson for today. Credit, this game is old, y'all. It's old, and all you have to do, if you know the rules of the game, you'll know how to play it. If you know the rules, you know how to play the game. So 1899 all the way to the 2000s, credit scoring mixes have been in place. There's actually talk of creating another model of the credit score and how your scores to include your utility bill payments. That will help a lot of people, because some of you are credit invisible. You don't even really have credit. And some people say, I don't have any credit cards. Well, it's good that you won't go into debt because of that credit card, but having credit helps you get more access to bigger purchase items. You need to be able to control that spending, but having credit allows you to do that. It even allows you, let's say you're on a plane or you're trying to rent a car, they're gonna want some type of credit. Usually ask you for a credit card, but you're gonna need these kinds of things to make bigger purchases in life. And so that is the short lesson for today. I am so happy that you all are still here. I'm happy for the people that are pushing me and say, get that content back out there. Money Coach Les, where are you? You all know I'm excited about Money Coach Les. Enjoy being Money Coach Les. The realtor Money Coach Les is really, really busy, but that's a great thing, right? The market is really, really booming right now. So if you do have questions about that, hey, hit me up. You go to my website, Finutor.com. We can schedule a time if you want to talk about your credit, how you can help repair your credit. I don't repair credit. That's not anything that I want to do. I want to give you the fishing pole. I don't want to give you the fish. I want you to be able to do this thing yourself. And if you win, I win. All right? So everybody have a phenomenal Finutor day.
What's up, everybody? It's Money Coach Les. Who? Money Coach Les. What's up, everybody? It's Money Coach Les. You get money with Money Coach Les. What's up, everybody? It's Money Coach Les. Who? Money Coach Les. What's up, everybody? It's Money Coach Les. You get money with Money Coach Les. You get money with Money Coach Les.